What is up, everyone? It is Friday. I got the red on. Closer Friday, right? A couple things with red Friday. It's my favorite color, so that's why I wear it. I know I talked about maybe possibly going with an orange Friday at some point, but I'm going to have to get an orange shirt. And the only reason I want to go orange Friday is because the Giants have orange Friday, so they wear their orange jerseys on Friday, which is kind of cool. So yesterday... let's kind of talk about what's going on this weekend. So tomorrow I have the podcast. It's going live at 1 on the live show, and then that gets uploaded to the podcast, which is on Buzzsprouts is where you can find it. But you can also find it on Apple Podcast, Stitcher, iHeart, everywhere you listen to podcasts, Spotify, all those. So check it out if you haven't checked it out. Last week's episode with Big J was awesome. We keep running clips on it, trying to get people to see kind of some of the good nuggets that came of information between our conversation about things. One of the ones that I really like, and which kind of comes into today's topic when we get there, is about how he had faith in his own abilities. So I think that that's great. Tomorrow I'll have, I'm gonna mess his name up. I know it because I keep messing up. It's Boone Bartlemy. Okay, Boone was a high school football player, or in high school in 2013. Boone had an accident in a football game, and he broke a couple vertebrae, and they told him he'd probably never walk again, and he's proven them wrong. So that is such a good success story. And he started this new product, or this new clothing line called Altri, which is awesome. I want him to explain that to you a little bit and talk about that and what that means to him, because it's all about mindset. We talk about mindset all the time, and that is the biggest thing, is the way that you deal with things. You know, I got a little information this morning that didn't make me feel too great about the way that I read it, because it's always reading an email, and you don't really get context into that information when you talk to someone. Anyway, I read it, and I forwarded it to my buddy, and my buddy responded. He goes, well, that sounds like that's not a no, that's an invitation to ask him again next month. And I was a little disappointed, but then I thought about it that way, and I really think that that makes a ton of sense. So it's absolutely to think about the perspective. That's a very important thing. So the perspective on the way I look at it versus the way someone else looks at it may mean something different. Really cool. Anyway, we'll hear from Boone tomorrow. I want to talk a little bit about faith. Faith is a word that has so many different connotations. Most likely, when you think of faith, you think about your faith, like what you believe in, right? When I'm talking about faith in this context, because I have my own beliefs on the way that works, but in this context, I'm talking about having faith in your own ability, and your faith in your ability for whatever you desire, right? Here we go. We tied it in. Yesterday, we talked about desire a little bit. So we're talking about your faith in the desire of what you do. So you have this desire to do something, right? Okay. So now you have to have faith in your ability that you can get it accomplished and you can make it happen. And that's really what faith is, right? It's more than that to some people, and it's more than that to me, but the beginning of that faith is having that faith in whatever it is, right? So you have to have faith in your ability to accomplish something in order to take that leap, okay? So when you go all in on something, you should have 100% faith that you're going to be able, not even 100%, but just have faith that it's going to happen, right? And so that's what I want you to think about when you think about faith, having faith in your own abilities, because you can make things happen. You can work them out. You can bust your butt and make it happen, but you got to have faith that it's going to happen. And you get tested, right? Like I got tested with that email this morning, and I was just thinking about it, and then I just was so lucky that I have someone that knows my thinking process and how I'm going through things, to say, hey, don't look at that as a no, right? It's not a no. It's just a not right now. And that's the way that you got to think about it. You got to have faith in the fact that everything that you're doing because you had a desire to do it is correct. So have that faith in your ability every single day in everything that you do. That faith will take you so much further than you doubting everything that happens, okay? And once that happened, I sat there and I thought about my faith in this process, and about how I know that what I'm doing is right, and I believe in everything that I'm doing, so I'm going to continue to do it, okay? So anyway, I hope you have a great day. I'm out in Williamson River Ranch, which is an awesome community in Eagle. I'm going to go quote some blinds there, and then I got one more appointment. I'm going to head out and have dinner with my family, which is going to be fun because I haven't seen a few of them in a while. And just want you to think about these things today. Just think about having faith, okay? Faith in your abilities, because you can't get anything done if you don't have any faith in your abilities. If you don't trust in yourself, if you don't know that you can do it, you're never going to achieve it. So have that faith in your abilities. Check out the podcast this weekend. Check out the previous episodes. There's 8 episodes. This is going to be episode 9. We got a great guest next week too. But we got Boone this week, which I'm very excited because it's a great story. I'm glad to bring that to you. It's on all platforms. It's going live on Facebook, but then we'll get snippets posted on Instagram. So if you want to watch it on Facebook, go check out my page, Wes Tankersley. The logo's a little bit different. There's 2 of them. My business page is the one with Superman. I look like Superman. So check that out. You can follow the links in my link tree. The aggressive link will take you right to my page, and it'll have all the episodes if you want to watch them. And then listen to them on the podcast if you want to listen to them. Anyway, have a great day. We'll talk to you later.